Avoiding the friend zone. How to avoid being friend-zoned on a date. Avoiding the friend zone on a date involves building romantic tension, establishing mutual attraction, and ensuring that the other person sees you as a potential romantic partner, not just a friend. Here are some key strategies to help avoid being friend-zoned. 1. Show confidence. Confidence is attractive and crucial to building romantic interest. When you're confident, you demonstrate that you value yourself and that you are comfortable in your own skin. Make eye contact, speak clearly, and avoid nervous habits. Confidence signals that you're comfortable with the romantic dynamics of dating, setting a clear distinction between a friendly outing and a date. 2. Flirt lightly. Flirting helps signal your romantic interest in a fun, non-pressuring way. Light teasing, playful banter, and compliments can build attraction and help the other person see you as more than just a friend. For example, compliment their appearance, laugh at their jokes, and maintain an air of playfulness. Physical touch, like a light touch on the arm, when appropriate, can also communicate romantic intent. However, make sure not to overdo it or come across as overly aggressive. Subtlety is key to making the other person feel comfortable while also conveying your interest. 3. Set a romantic tone. The environment and activities you choose for a date can influence how the other person views you. Opt for settings that are conducive to romance, such as a cozy dinner, a walk at sunset, or a more intimate environment. These types of settings create an emotional atmosphere that fosters closeness and connection, differentiating the date from a platonic hangout. Avoid falling into the trap of suggesting friendly activities, like group events, that can send mixed signals. 4. Express your intentions early. It's important to communicate your romantic intentions early on. You don't have to declare your love on the first date, but make it clear that you're interested in them as a potential romantic partner, not just a friend. You can express this through compliments or by framing the date as special, acknowledging that you see them in a romantic light. If you wait too long to show your interest, you risk getting labeled as just a friend. Subtle but clear signs of romantic interest will let the other person know where you stand. 5. Avoid oversharing or being too familiar. While it's important to connect and share, avoid divulging too much personal information too quickly. Being overly vulnerable too soon can create a dynamic where the other person starts to see you more as a confidant than a romantic partner. Keep a bit of mystery and balance sharing by showing interest in the other person's life as well. Similarly, avoid acting too familiar by using pet names, treating them like a best friend, or discussing topics that you'd reserve for a long-term friendship. This can unintentionally put you into the friend zone. 6. Establish physical chemistry. Building physical attraction is key to avoiding the friend zone. Simple gestures like a touch on the arm, holding hands, or even light physical proximity can build chemistry without crossing boundaries. Pay attention to their body language to gauge their comfort level and reciprocation. If they are receptive to physical touch, this can be a positive indicator of mutual romantic interest. Be sure to remain respectful and avoid overstepping their boundaries, as physical connection should always feel natural and comfortable for both parties. 7. Don't be too available. Being overly available or always accommodating can unintentionally lead the other person to take you for granted. It can also give off the vibe that you're more of a helpful friend than a potential romantic partner. Be friendly, but maintain a sense of independence and self-worth. Make sure the other person sees that you have your own life and interests outside of them. This balance shows that while you're interested, you also value your own time and self-respect, which can increase your attractiveness. 8. Avoid being too nice or overly accommodating. While kindness is important, being overly nice or constantly agreeing with the other person without expressing your own opinions or desires can make you seem passive and, as a result, less exciting as a romantic partner. It's important to be authentic, show your personality, and engage in fun banter rather than being overly accommodating. People are attracted to those who are self-assured, have their own viewpoints, and aren't afraid to playfully disagree or stand up for their opinions. Confidence in your own identity shows strength, which can make you more romantically appealing. 9. Create romantic tension. Romantic tension is an essential element in building attraction. Playful teasing, ambiguous compliments, and banter can create a fun dynamic that leaves the other person guessing and intrigued. This keeps the energy between you flirtatious and engaging, rather than settling into a comfortable but platonic vibe. Keeping the interaction playful and teasing, while still respectful, ensures the conversation doesn't become too serious too quickly or too friendly. A good balance of challenge and intrigue can be a great way to spark attraction. 10. Know when to walk away. If after a few dates, the other person still doesn't reciprocate your romantic interest, it might be time to evaluate the situation. While persistence can sometimes work, it's also important to recognize when someone isn't interested in a romantic relationship. If you continue to invest in someone who sees you as only a friend, you risk further emotional attachment and disappointment. Walking away from a situation where romantic interest is one-sided is sometimes the best course of action to maintain your self-respect and leave room for other potential romantic opportunities. Conclusion: avoiding the friend zone on a date requires a combination of confidence, subtle flirting, and setting the right tone. It's important to express your romantic interest early and clearly, create physical chemistry, and avoid falling into overly familiar or friendly patterns. By being authentic, setting a romantic tone, and building tension, you can help ensure that the other person views you as a potential romantic partner rather than just a friend. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comment below if you agree or would like to add your thoughts.